Welcome to Dance with Disease. My name is Ren. In 2016, my index finger started wiggling, which is great if you're training a dog, but I don't have a canine companion. And then the word Parkinsons came into my life. I knew from the beginning that this was not the downward spiral of doom as guaranteed by the brochures, but a kick in the ass to look at my life and change. This podcast is dedicated to sharing my magical journey of healing through trying every alternative therapy imaginable. Thanks for joining me. Let's dance.
Good morning, friends. How was your sleep? Mine was great. It is 6:43, March 1st, 2022. I went to bed later than normal. Did some chit-chatting in bed, which is not normal as well. Generally avoid that sort of behavior. But, yeah, feeling pretty good. Yesterday was, socially busy. I'm going to tip this down a little bit. Bring it down. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's better. Did a software update yesterday. Now it's thinking. Well, I didn't buy it to think. I don't want Siri. I don't want analytics. I just want to use this darn thing. I have nothing profound to say right now. I know, it's surprising. This thing will turn on and then off again. You have to turn it on multiple times for it to go on and off, for it to go on to be usable. Strange. So I find that I'm getting better results in terms of the use of the med when I get up first thing in the morning, do I scrape my tongue, shave, use the dunny, etc., and then come do the pad, or then I take probiotics, and then use the pad, or drink a liter of water, then use the pad, the VTS 1000, and then I have my meds. So I was having my meds at 6:12, or 6:10, 2, and 6. And that's a full tab of levodopa, carbidopa for the first 3 hits, and then the last hit will be a half. What I'm finding though, when I was doing the tabs before, I found that I get the hit from the med during the pad. It would hit while and it wouldn't last as long. So what I'm finding is that because just relaxing the body is just during a VTS 1000 session, I don't need to be fully functional. So and I think what happens, so I'll have, after I finish recording, I'll go take the med, and then I combine that with a half teaspoon of Mucuna, and then a half teaspoon of vitamin C. I can't remember the name of the term of the vitamin C, but and so what I find is that after about 15-20 minutes it starts to hit me, and then I start to relax. But actually in this moment I'm feeling pretty relaxed. That's interesting. So everyone's different, but I'm finding my own way through this process while I'm using the med as a band-aid. I like that term. A buddy of mine came up with that. Western medicine is great for band-aids and short-term interventions. Yeah. So I'm feeling like I'm getting my own, finding my own path through this. And my body's opening up. I'm not sure if I mentioned it yet, but my body's opening up. I can almost do the splits again, which is a party trick in some sense, but in other ways it's the body just opening up. And so, what I think is with using the pad, shaking myself up beforehand, I think it helps digest the probiotic first. It opens up the system prepared to utilize the med, the band-aid, better. That's my feeling at this point. I don't understand the mechanism. But do I need to? I just need to know what I know the results are best for me. The specifics are not as important for me as the actual effect. I'm sure some scientists would be like, I don't care. My objective results are my feeling better. So I went for a ride. I'm excited about this job at the bike shop. And on my way home the other day, it was a strong headwind. I'm just grinding into it. I'm not very strong at the moment relative to my past. And a guy on a road bike passed me really easily. And then I pushed, and I got on his wheel. So he was ahead of me, way behind. I pushed, and I got on his wheel, and I drafted him. So I got behind him and sat in his wheel in the draft and pedaled along. He eventually lost me, but I jacked up my heart rate. And I had really good effects with the drugs, the med. Later on that night, I felt really good. And once I get an electric bike and I can increase my cadence naturally, because I've got a fixed gear, and a fixed gear is one big gear, and I'm just not strong enough to. It's a grind. Nanaimo's hilly and windy, and to hold a cadence for any length of time is difficult for me. I'm sure a 20-year-old probably could do it, but I'm 51, and so I've got this little physical thing going on right now. So once I get an electric bike, I'll be able to spin all the time. Oh, I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to being able to rip around town and explore new things and take the long route and just enjoy cycling more. And that's what electric bikes do. Come by the shop and try it out.
Thank you for listening to the Dance with Disease podcast. My name is Ren. It's been a pleasure to have you here today. For more podcasts and the films, Dance with Disease, log on to YouTube, Ren the Artist. See you next time.